Salute, salute. Salute to the internal indigenous spiritual most high. Trolls, only God and your mama can love you. And last but not least, last but not least, last but not least. One time, yeah, yeah, yeah. I say one time, yeah, yeah, yeah. I say one time, yeah, y'all know how it roll, man. With the one time, y'all know how it goes. One time for the one time. Oh, we're gonna wait till some people come in. Thank you for coming in and hitting the like button. Not sure. Oh, we got another one that came in and hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And Linas, who's the refuge? I saw some of it. Cat was great. Oh, we gonna talk about it. We gonna we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Definitely gonna talk about it. Have to be a fan of comedy though to understand what happened there. You have to understand and be a fan of comedy. You know, you got to throw your feelings out the window. Got to throw your feelings out the window. These are comedians doing their job. You know, the storm, Alicia Barnes, y'all. Okay, we got the storm in the house. You know what I'm saying? And I was wondering why the wind was whipping everything around out there. Picked my truck up and hurled it in the next parking lot because the storm was close. The storm was closing in on us. Appreciate that, storm. Appreciate that. You know, when it comes to this, like this Netflix roast, I think they did everything that they are known to do and were expected to do. These were comedians coming together, and nothing, absolutely nothing, was off limits. We spend so much time arguing and bickering in this world about race and little things that make us different, and dealing with just like little divisive tools thrown in place. Everyone got together regardless of everything, man, and came with flame. Now I admit the George Floyd thing was shaky. That's the only thing I can critique, and I think I have critiqued that. In one of my live streams here recently. But other than that, like, wow, wow, it was. I've never laughed at anything Kevin Hart has said, has done, has been in, no nothing until I watched that special. And he was like, he was great at the end. At the end when he got up to roast and answer the call after seeing through it and being a good sport, I mean, shoot, Kevin Hart did not let anyone down. He didn't spare anybody. So I mean, that's the best I've ever seen Kevin Hart. But I think the thing to take away from it is all of them were different in their own ways. And we know Tony, what's his name, Hitchcliff. We know him to be a conservative, racist comedian. So we knew what to expect, but damn, he delivered. He It's like he is who we know he was, but the damn man is good. You know what I mean? It was shaky with the whole George Floyd thing, but for the name of comedy, like the man was good, man. It was good. True, I've heard some takes. I tend to go for a few select comedians. This is unique take. I heard some podcasters feeling like it had some isms. I didn't see all of it. It definitely was wrong. No, it had some isms, but I mean, everyone got a chance to answer. So Cheryl Underwood got up there and answered right back in the racism. Draymond Green answered right back with the race. I mean, it was everyone firing shots, but it was comedy. Like it should be appreciated more that all these people fire shots at each other, whether you're racist or not. But at the end of the day, all of them hugged each other, laughing, and had a great damn time. You know what I mean? Like, yes, all they left nothing out. They left nothing out. Like it should have been some fist flying. I ain't lying. But in the name of comedy and how we always say, you have to let comedians do their thing. A comedian should be punished for what they say. Their job is to make you laugh. Each and every one of them delivered. Now I'm not a what's his name, Shane Gillis. I'm not a Shane Gillis fan, and he was shaky throughout the whole thing. But towards the middle and the end, even he got funny. He it was okay. Top 10 funniest moments from the Kevin Hart Netflix roast. All right. This is watchmojo.com on YouTube. Y'all go over there and give it a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? What up? Cornel Sanders. What up, nephew? What up, uncle? I'm gonna stop by tomorrow. That's fine with me. Not gonna lie, you kind of look like Snoop. Why y'all always do this? I think these be bots. I think Snoop. I think we got bots. Snoop, I think we got bots. Certified salute, LPA Convo. What up, though? What up, though? Listen, we're talking about the Kevin Hart Netflix roast. All right. Even Tom Brady was brilliant. Even Tom, I didn't know Tom Brady had that in him. You know what I mean? I didn't know Tom Brady had that in him. It was brilliant. I can't believe I'm saying this about Kevin Hart. You know, listen, comedy is comedy. If you are a fan of comedy, you gotta let all your feelings go and just look for the laughs and understand the punchlines and the jokes. I think it was brilliant. Other than that George Floyd joke, I think that was a little bit too far. But we all know who Tony Hitchcliff is and what he does. So I mean, it's to be expected. But damn, everybody tore it up. Cat Williams tore it up. Draymond Green tore it up. I mean, it man, it was gloves off, but it was damn it good, man. I've never laughed at anything Cat Hart. Kevin Hart has been associated with. But damn, like that was fire, man. It was fire. Yeah. Listen, y'all know I love comedy. I love to laugh. You know what I mean? I imitate Cat Williams for a reason. He's probably yeah, he's definitely hands down my favorite. You know what I mean? But to hear first off to see Cat Hard. Why I keep saying Cat Hard? Can I just watch both of them? To see Kevin Hart and Cat Williams in the same place at the same time, that's incredible by itself. And to hear them roast each other, man, it was epic. Like, and they was both like the same height when they hugged each other. They wasn't no taller than some key fobs to a Honda. And it was hilarious, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was hilarious, man. But I think, listen, for the most part, like I think that. Hey, that was good, man. It should get great reviews. It should get. I hear people, critiquing it, and I critique the part about George Floyd with Tony Hinchcliffe. But then after watching the whole entire thing, I thought, this is Tony. We know what we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're gonna get. Still think it was shaky. That's the only part I don't agree with. But for the most part, man, it was gloves off. It was racism. It was, listen, there was no holds bar. Even a rock showed up. And the rock, man, oh man. Let's get into this. I'll give y'all some clips real quick. Man, you gonna laugh. You just got to throw everything out the window and just look for a good laugh and know the people you're dealing. I knew a lot of the comedians, so I knew what they were gonna bring to the table, but they didn't disappoint. Man, what The Rock killed it, man. The Rock killed it, man. The Rock, listen, The Rock came in there giving zero towards the end, man. You know what I'm saying? Zero. The Rock, The Rock killed it. Yeah, yeah. I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm a fan of comedy. I love to laugh, even when I'm going off on these trolls. If y'all notice, I really roast them. But I love everybody. I'm far from racist. I just never, I, I never turned down an opportunity to crack jokes and laugh. But at the end of the day, I love everyone. You see what I'm saying? And that's all that was. It was all out of love. And they were there to do one thing: crack jokes and laugh. And well, they didn't disappoint. You know, listen, you just got to throw everything out the window. Throw the racism out the window. Throw everything out the window. Cheryl Underwood's husband committed suicide, like falling off a bridge or a building or something. They constantly took shots at her husband. But when it was her time to go, she did not disappoint. No one took anything personal. And it taught me something. It taught me something that you can bring everyone together in spite of their differences, in spite of what's going on in their personal lives, in spite of their stress levels, in spite of their traumas and their chaos, their ups, downs, highs, and lows. You can put everyone in the same room with all that passive aggression and still have the ability to crack a racist joke and make someone smile and look at them towards the end and say, I love you, brother, and hug them. And it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's genuine. So yeah, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. Honestly, I respect that. I respect that. I really do. I respect that. I really do. I can't say anything. Even the listen, even the racist jokes that were cut. I mean, come on, man. I got to give it up to the white comedians, man. They listen. They had some serious racist jokes, but man, it was funny. It was funny. I'm not gonna get in my feelings when the whole thing is set up to make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? They no holds barred, man. Bare knuckle brawl, honestly. But it's just hella funny. Real talk.
Kevin, you're gonna hear some things tonight that you're not familiar with. Those things are called punchlines.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the funniest moments from Netflix's The Roast of Kevin Hart.
Yeah, tonight I dress like your idol Eddie Murphy because he's not coming.
Number 10, Tom Brady's Vengeance. Usher set a tone for the evening with a diss track, taking lyrical
Usher killed it too. Usher set it off. Usher set it off, man. Y'all might want to go check out that Kevin Hart. It, man, yeah, I'm not a Kevin Hart fan, but damn, I done changed the way I view it now. And he was funny as hell, y'all. He was funny. Like he unloaded at the end. He took it like a big boy, and we know he ain't. You know what I'm saying? But when Kevin Hart killed it at the end, I have never laughed at anything Kevin Hart was associated with. Was and that's like a Chris Rock to me. You know what I mean? But damn, Kevin Hart, like it, man. Y'all go check out that special, man. Just don't go in there in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Let everything go and just go looking for a good laugh. You know what I'm saying? Just go. Yeah, yeah, he did. He got his lick back on everybody. Just go in expecting a good laugh, no holds barred, no censorship. Okay? If you're a social media influencer, you know what it's like with the censorship. So imagine not being censored. Imagine just being funny and really not meaning any harm. You understand what I'm saying? And being able to say what you want to say. It was damn it funny, man. It was damn it funny. It was just funny. And the black people fired back. So I mean, everybody did what they were supposed to do. Fire back through your jokes. You know what I'm saying? And make people laugh. We ain't gonna fight in the parking lot. We ain't gonna do this, and we ain't gonna set it off in here like it's a 1930 race riot or something. You know what I'm saying? No, they did it all through their jokes, and it was hilarious, man. Like it was hilarious, man. And Kevin Hart and Cat Williams actually squashed their beef right there live. You know what I mean? So that was good to see. That was good to see. Yeah, I can't say anything bad.
Shots at Hart's stand up, size, and status as a sellout.
Watching Kevin ain't the same for nobody. What the f don't do commercial, have to do a roast, cause them jokes ain't cracking like they used to. Look at what money does to you. Yeah.
Hart kicked Usher and his cherries off the stage. Reclaiming the spotlight, Hart reflected on the roast of Tom Brady, which he hosted back in 2024. Hart still had some choice words left over for the former NFL quarterback.
Time set.
No, Sammy. Sometimes we need to learn how to relax and just laugh. You know, it's not always about being an enemy of your enemy. Sometimes a simple conversation, a simple laugh can change everything, man. Everything don't have to be about war and hoorah, hoorah, and I mean, just sometimes, man. Sometimes maybe you could change things just through a good damn laugh, man. What I saw on that TV screen is what America needs: diversity, unification. That's representation of we the people coming together. Were there some moments in there where people like and they gas? Yes. But in the end, what did you bring all those comedians there to do? To make you laugh and be funny. So they did their jobs. You know what I'm saying? They did their jobs. Hey Cat came out. They can work together if for nothing, right? I believe they can. I believe they can. Like I I'm not a Kevin Hart fan, but I can't take anything away from Kevin Hart. That was brilliant. It was just damn it good, man. It was shaky in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. And Tony Hinchcliffe, I mean, he killed it. You just got to throw the racist stuff out, but you know he's going to be racist. Okay, this you know. But is he funny? You can't take that away from him. He's funny. He nailed it. He. Hey, I'm not in my feelings about it. I think the George Floyd thing was shaky. Yes, that's my only critique. Other than that, no, man. This is all the stuff I be saying about my boy Cat if it was a Cat Williams special. This is all the things I be saying if it was a Cat Williams special. You know what I mean? So I think it was pretty good. But here's some moments.
There the whole time with the white man face. Went on radio stations after that. What is that about me? I can't believe.
He wasn't the only one with unfinished business, as Brady himself returned to settle the score. Gifting Hart a mini jersey, Brady argued that the roast had downgraded, going from an MVP to the star of two ride-along movies. Did you hear they're apparently making a third? At least Brady didn't insult Hart's wife, Aniko Parrish, although he wasn't above hitting on her.
Kevin, you took a lot of shots at my family during my roast. But I'm too classy to go after your beautiful wife. Or am I? What's up, girl?
Number 9. Jeff Ross, Discount Eddie. Eddie Murphy ain't available for your roast? No worries. Jeff Ross can always squeeze into that red leather suit and dance to the Beverly.
This guy right here, Jeff Ross, you know, he didn't disappoint. He delivered. Funny looking guy. He's funny too. And him and Kevin shared a special moment. Kevin roasted him and told him he looked sicker than sick or something. And he went and got a colonoscopy done, and they actually found cancer. Had Kevin Hart never roasted him, then he would have never went and got that colonoscopy and caught the colon. It's a whole little man. It was damn. That I think that was great, man. I think that was great. In my opinion, I love to laugh, man. I think everybody did a great job. Everybody is who they were. Is who they were.
Hills Cop theme. Things got raw with the Roastmaster General, who ignited a shocked response with a joke about Pete Davidson's late father.
By the way, Underwood is also where they found Pete Davidson's dad on 9/11.
Ross went on to throw shade at Hart's father and his history of substance use. He toned it down while talking about Hart's mother, who died from cancer in 2007.
I know how important she was in your life. She was strict. One time you were acting up and she beat you with a Hot Wheels track, is that right? But Kevin, being Kevin, was undaunted, put the track back together, got in his Hot Wheels car and drove right to Hollywood.
Ross?
It was just funny, man. Like they had punchlines. It was no holds barred, gloves off, man. It was dirty raw. It was raunchy. It was just a bunch of comedians coming together, you know, to do a job, man, to make each other laugh, to be political, to offend each other, and still at the end of the day, love each other in spite of their differences. No one took no jokes personal. You know what I mean? And it was just something. It was something good to see. I guess you have to be a conscious person to understand where I'm going with this because the average person would look at that and be like, man, what is he talking about? This is wrong. This is wrong. They said this. They said, we say the same things. I said the trolls right here. It don't really mean that's how I feel about them. I said because it's a roast session. They get in their feelings eventually. So I've learned and loved to troll the trolls. It doesn't mean that's how I feel about each and every one of them. No, it just means I rather choose laughing over anything. And I come from an era and a family and stuff, a background. All we do is sit around and crack jokes. So I don't take anything personal. If it's funny, even if the joke's on me, I laugh. When I first heard the Timu Snoop thing, I mean, shoot, I cracked up hard right here on my last street. I cried laughing because it was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard at the time. Then people wore it out. You know what I mean? Then people wore it out. But they all came together to do a job, and I think they all delivered. There was someone who came out. Who said it? They, somewhere in there, they had a joke about um Cheryl Underwood's dark skin complexion. And then someone goes, that's why they invited Draymond Green so they could offset the cut. It was crazy because everybody knows Draymond Green is dark too. I was like, ooh, but it was funny. Like it was funny. You just got to throw everything out the window. It was funny, you know.
Is no stranger to cancer, having recently undergone treatment. He credited Hart for convincing him to get a colonoscopy after making fun of his appearance at the last roast.
And that cancer screening was more entertaining than any screening you've ever invited me to. They found a stage 3 tumor in my colon.
Oh, we have a new member, y'all. Let's put AHR in the chat, y'all. AHR in the chat. Thank you, sister. Make sure you go over to sageormorgifted.com. SAGEAMOURGIFTED. Sage or More Gifted. Register with your YouTube handle here. And she's got some perks for you. She's got some perks. All right, so make sure you register. And thank you so much for becoming a member. And you know what? If you can become a member, you can also become a moderator. So listen, you got the twofer. You got the twofer. You got the twofer. Welcome to the tribe. You got the twofer.
But luckily, like you, Kevin, it stopped growing.
So, in a way, insult humor might have saved Ross's life, proving that laughter is the best medicine.
Thank you for saving my life, little buddy. Love you.
Number 8, MC Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis took...
This guy was shaky all night long, but once he got going, hey, he delivered too. He was probably one of my least favorites. Okay, he was my least favorite, but he delivered. In the beginning, he was trying too hard, but when he really caught everyone else's vibe, he started letting it flow, and he was good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, but once he started going, you know, he flowed with it, man, and he's funny. I didn't think he was funny in the beginning, but I mean, I got to give him his credit too. Let's check this out.
Took on hosting duties, meaning no subject was off limits. This included jokes about AIDS and Cheryl Underwood's husband taking his own life. Actually, Gillis found a way to bridge both of those jokes.
Golden State Warriors sounds like a nickname they had for people who died of AIDS in the 1980s.
Hey, somebody said Draymond Green sounds like a real ugly color. Somebody painting the kitchen. Oh yeah, I was thinking something like a Draymond Green. Hey, it was hilarious, man. It was hilarious.
The Golden State Warriors logo is a bridge. Don't show that to Cheryl's husband.
Even when a joke didn't land, Gillis always has a self-deprecating way of making it work, depending on how easily offended you are. A particular comment about Hart and a bonsai tree possibly triggered the most uncomfortable moment.
Yeah, the whole lynch thing he said, that rubbed me the wrong way too. Somebody Kevin Hart so short you have to lynch him from a bonsai tree or something. Yeah, that didn't sit well with me. That was shaky. Now, I didn't appreciate that one. I forgot about that joke. Now I ain't gonna lie, I ain't appreciate that one. I didn't appreciate that one.
Of the night.
That was 3 weeks of deliberation on that joke.
The audience didn't seem sure how to react, but Hart thought it was so funny that he shook Gillis's hand. Gillis was equally brutal toward his fellow roasters, especially Chelsea Handler, calling her a Zionist and claiming she had dinner with Jeffrey Epstein, among other controversial figures.
Chelsea.
Boy, that woman there, they say that woman there done slept with more black black men than black women, boy. No, I don't mean she sleep with black women too. I mean some black men actually do sleep with black women only, and a lot of black women only sleep with black men only. So those black women who sleep with black men only, she has probably slept with more black men than those black women. I don't know what to be. They just, hey, they was on her. She took it like a champ, and she delivered too. They called her a whore all night. They listen. She did not disappoint. No one came out fighting. No one. Remember, Will Smith walked up there and slapped Chris Rock. It was it was just none of that, man. It was just none of that. Everybody took it on the chin like adults, and they fired back. They fired back through their jokes.
Handler went to dinner at Jeffrey Epstein's house in 2010. It's just a fun one. You can look it up. There's articles. It wasn't like a big party. There was like 7 people there, and it was like Prince Andrew and Woody Allen were there.
Yvonne, the #1 rated business travel platform lets your team book work travel in one place. Flights, hotels,
That was shaky.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Handler.
Number 7. Chelsea Handler takes on Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe.
Now she's gonna hit back about all the whore jokes. She's gonna see everyone had a chance. You just have to deliver at the mic. Man, it was nice.
Of course, Handler did not let Gillis's comments slide when she got behind the microphone, commencing her roast with a jab about the host's man boobs. And that was probably her nicest comment about Gillis, as she continued to go after his eating habits, sex life, and where the two intertwine.
Shane has been accused of being anti-Asian, which is ironic, considering he has the complexion and physique of a steamed dumpling.
Since this is Kevin's roast, Handler acknowledged how she helped launch his career, and subsequently apologized for that.
I had no idea when I did this that we would be subjected to 3 Jumanjis, 2 ride-alongs, 2 diehards, endless amounts of heart-to-hearts, and whatever make-a-wish situation you have going on with the plastic cup boys.
Hart got off easy compared to Tony Hinchcliffe, whom Handler accused of sucking up to Joe Rogan in more ways than one. Even when complimenting Pete Davidson, Handler tied it back to an insult directed at Hinchcliffe.
Congratulations, Pete, on becoming a father. I can see you've turned over a new leaf. I'm just glad that Tony Hinchcliffe didn't have a baby and that he has a daughter now. You know, if he had a daughter, her first words would be, "Me too."
For all the hits Handler took throughout the night, she more than leveled the playing field. Number 6. Tony Hinchcliffe holds nothing back. Of all the roasters in attendance, Hinchcliffe likely got the most boos whenever his name was mentioned, except maybe Draymond Green. Although many were rooting for him to bomb, Hinchcliffe reminded us why he makes a steady living as an insult comic.
Regina Hall is here. She was in a hit movie, One Battle After Another, which is how Lizzo describes stairs. Yeah.
Every time the audience laughed or gasped, Hinchcliffe was already moving on to the next joke, whether it was regarding Lizzo's struggle with stairs, the location of Handler's frozen eggs, or how nobody knows who Cheryl Underwood is.
Cheryl Underwood, more like under a rock. Who even is this bitch? You look like a grape Laffy Taffy that went through the dryer. How have you been sitting next to me and playing drums the whole night?
He not only managed to insult individuals, but entire groups of people too. Hinchcliffe also brought up Hart losing his Oscar hosting gig over controversial tweets. Ironic, since Hart, even at his most controversial, feels tame compared to what Hinchcliffe says on a routine basis.
You know, Kevin, they told me not to mention your kids on this roast, but I must say, you did good. They've gotten so big, they now buckle Kevin up in the car seat.
Now, Hinchcliffe was shaky, but he was funny. If you know him, you know what to expect.
Number 5. Pete Davidson jokes about his dad. Pete Davidson seems like a genuinely nice guy, not to mention a good sport considering how many jokes were told at his late father's expense. It's not like Davidson isn't without a dark sense of humor. The former SNL star demonstrated this when he compared Tony Hinchcliffe to Charlie Kirk.
Kill Tony! Please, someone.
Davidson proceeded to announce Lizzo as the star of the next Clumps movie, and called out Handler for looking older than former boyfriend 50 Cent, even though both were born in 1975.
What's left of Lizzo is here. Either that or Eddie Murphy just premiered the newest Clump. Hercules!
Davidson also figured that if everyone else can make jokes about his dad, so can he, turning his grief into an insult aimed at Ross.
Jeff looks like my dad if he somehow survived 9/11.
Davidson capped things off by saying that if any comedian is owed money from Saudi Arabia, it's him.
You know, I get lumped in a lot with Kevin because we both performed at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. But the difference is Kevin went to Saudi Arabia for a day's work. Well, I've been owed that money since I was 7.
Number 4. Lizzo and the Several Kevins. Lizzo perhaps had the most inventive introduction, playing her flute as she led a group of Hart's body doubles. And by that we mean little people dressed as Kevin's various characters.
She came out with 7 little midgets, y'all. 7 little, can we say that? The 7 little dwarfs. I'm going to say the 7 little dwarfs. And they were all dressed like roles that Kevin Hart has played at some point in his career. And she killed it. She killed it.
From Mouse in the Jumanji films, to Roland in Borderlands, to which movie was the chicken costume from again?
This is against union rules, you know. They're gonna kick you out the Lollipop Guild.
In any case, Lizzo's rendition of Whistle While You Work is better than the one we got in the live-action Snow White remake. In an evening with no shortage of short jokes, this one was by far the most elaborate.
I know I was zipping for being short and greasy.
Lizzo didn't stop with her musical performance, prepared with some more jokes for Hart, along with the rest of the roasters. Oh, Night School. Night School was the chicken movie.
Draymond Green is here. Why is everyone booing him? I'm excited to see you. Personally, I've never seen Draymond Green in person. I always thought he was just 6 Kevin Harts in a trench coat.
Number 3, Regina Hall speaks for Hart's mother. For the most part, the other roasters didn't have anything very mean to say about Regina Hall. It seemed like Hall had nothing but nice things to say about Hart, at first. Talking about their long-lasting friendship, Hall's roast took an unexpected turn, revealing that she could.
This little summarized version of it can't really speak for the magic that was created in that Netflix roast. It can't speak for the amount of courage, the thick skin, the humanity, the talent, the open mindedness. It can't speak on behalf of the unity that it exemplifies. There's a lot to take away from that Kevin Hart. See, I hear lots of people, oh, he lost my support, he did this. Why? That is what America should be. At the end of the day, we should be able to roll a fatty, pop a cold one, and sit down together and laugh and talk regardless of who's black, who's white, who voted for this, who voted for that, who said, I mean, they were sent there to do something and they got that accomplished. It's funny. Yes, they did it in their own little way. People who play basketball in their own little way. People who sing in their own little way. People who rap in their own little way. Dancers dance in their own unique way. They just had their own unique way of delivering. And I think it speaks volumes, man. I cannot knock that. I wish all of America could do what I saw happen in that Kevin Hart roast session. So I would encourage everyone to go check that out. Everyone.
Channel Hart's late mother.
They don't want you to know about it.
Hey, did you know you might get a big cash payout if you were in a car accident up to 1 year ago? Even if you weren't driving. Just click the link around this video to.
Kevin, I love you, and I'm so proud of you. You won Best Picture of the Year. Oh, wait, no, that's for me. Hold on. Because you didn't win, Kevin. But thank you, Miss Nancy.
Hall relays a list of things that Hart's mom wished to share from beyond the grave. Turns out there are no Kevin Hart movies in heaven, but the place where his father went is another story.
She misses your movies. She says they don't go up there in heaven because it's heaven. But she said your dad is enjoying them all down where he is.
Hall had messages for a few others, including one from Davidson's dad. Hall fully committed to the bit, coming off as sincere and morbid while talking about Hart's mother getting busy with Michael Clark Duncan in the afterlife.
It's Mother's Day. Sorry.
Number 2, Cat Williams and Hart squashed their beef. We think Hart and Williams haven't been on the best of terms since the latter gave a hot take in a 2018 radio interview. Making a surprise appearance at Hart's roast, Williams doubled down on his past comments.
Yes, I said some things I'd like to take back. Some things I said were misunderstood. I did say that Kevin was a Hollywood puppet, and I want to explain that because it might not be what you think.
He claimed that Hart had stolen movie roles from him, not that Williams was eager to star in The Secret Life of Pets 2.
But at some point, you've got to look yourself in the mirror and say, do I really want to have beef with the rabbit Snowball from The Secret Life of Pets 2?
For all the bad blood, Hart seized the opportunity to make peace with Williams. That was until Hart got his turn to roast everybody, seemingly resurrecting his beef with Williams almost as quickly as it ended.
It did seem like he went right back after Cat Williams, but he did what a comic was supposed to do, And maybe they are friends. Maybe they did squash their beef, but maybe he's playing by controversy now. He wants people to think that, hey, I was faking or I was acting. But man, I'm personally gonna watch it again because I wasn't disappointed. I love comedy. I was not disappointed at all. At all. Cat Williams, a solid truth teller. Hey, now what's good? What's good? And you are telling the truth. He is a solid truth teller. He is. I never thought I would see Cat Williams and Kevin Hart on the same stage without fists flying. And they're about the same height, and I thought that was funny too. I thought that was funny too. But it was genuine. Did Cat Williams get off? Yes. And Cat didn't pause to make anything right with them. He finished and he was going to walk off stage. And Kevin Hart manned up and took the moment, you know what I mean, to actually extend an olive branch to peace, as he put it. For them to bury the hatchet, man, and let it go and be friends. So it was something good to see because in the end they are two amazingly brilliant comedians. So there's a lot to take away from that, man. I can't knock Kevin Hart for that. I can't. I think that can show us Americans how it's supposed to go, regardless of our differences, regardless of our struggle, regardless of our history. At some point, damn it, what happened in that Kevin Hart Netflix roast is supposed to be a blueprint of what we are all supposed to be together in spite of everything we go through on a daily basis. But we war with each other. We're not accountable. We can't take a joke. We're offended by race. We're offended by religion. We're offended by political party. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, what Kevin Hart did was majestic to me, and it needs to be infectious throughout this world. Infectious.
What I want you to do is go back and look at that moment where I shook Cat's hand and I looked him in the eye and I said, I just want us to be friends. Some of the best acting that I've ever did in my career.
While Hart assured the audience that their feud was officially over, he still had a few things to get off his chest. Namely, that Williams partied with Diddy too.
Cat was at the same party. I saw him, he saw me. He said, shh.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Naeem Lynn. Let's get him in Ride Along 3.
You could have helped my career by putting me in a movie 15 years ago. You about to do Ride Along 3 and I still ain't rode along.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Raymond Green. Not surprised that he didn't write his own jokes, but the NBA star delivered them well.
Pete Davidson's here. Pete Davidson's here. Why?
Big J. Okerson. Now we want a version of The Substance with Handler and Nikki Glazer.
The queen of roasting is not here tonight, Nikki Glazer, of course, because it's Chelsea Handler's week with The Substance.
They were
You each get 1 week. You can't cross over.
Cheryl Underwood. She can make jokes about her husband, too.
Oh, she went in. She went in. See, they edited this and they're talking about the joke with her husband. Listen, she got out there and answered for all the racism that the white comedians were getting away with. I'm definitely watching that again tonight. I can use the laugh. I know there's many people who can use a good laugh. There's a lot to take away from that, man. There's a lot to take away from that, man. That is a lot. I can appreciate that.
Tony, you think you hurt my feelings by talking about my dead husband? My husband only died once. You die every night with them whack-ass jokes you be telling.
Tiana Taylor. Hall wasn't the only one battle after another actress ready to roast Hart.
One of your movies is playing in my living room right now, and my 5-year-old yelled out that you was built like you came with AAA batteries in a Barbie car. My 10-year-old asked Mommy, if Uncle Kev is 5'3" and I'm 4'10", how am I still taller than him?
Number 1. Dwayne Johnson crashes the party. Venus and Serena Williams had a surprise.
Now, this is what I need to talk about. It's about to get real. I need y'all to hit that like button if you haven't. I couldn't wait to get to this part. It's about to get real. What the hell has Serena Williams done to herself? What? Y'all see Venus? Y'all see Serena? They was about the same complexion at one point. She did whatever Michael Jackson did. She slept in some Clorox or something. Huh? And then the funny part is, well, she's dark now. She's light. but her hands are still dark, like her sister Venus. It's she got black hands, y'all. She's got like a white body now and black hands. What was that Michael Jackson had? Villa. Y'all know what I'm saying? I think it's the same thing. I don't know. How did she get so light skinned? And she look like she pregnant. But how did she get so light skinned? I don't. I that. Where's Serena? What happened to Serena? And why her hands still dark Vader dark? Huh? Why your hands still black but your body ain't matching your hands? How that work? Look like she wearing black gloves, y'all. You got to see her hands. Watch this. I'm gonna see if I can get away with showing this. Hold on.
For Hart. They introduced The Rock, who entered as if this were his WWE comeback.
I'm actually here tonight because someone needs to chew up Kevin's food and spit it in his mouth.
Y'all got to go see her. No, I'm not mad. I'm concerned. Is not mad at all. How do you go from being from being dark skinned to being light skinned, but your hands are still your regular complexion, which is dark? Go look it up. Go look up this man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I don't know what she did. I don't know what she did, bleaching her skin or a whitening process. I don't know what Serena Williams did, but she should at least dip her hands in there too. She forgot to take the black off her hands. Her hands still look like negro, but the rest of her look like no. I don't know how she did that. She need to spend some extra time on them. Them hands need to match the rest of that white body she got. I don't know how she did that. Do y'all understand that Venus and Serena used to be the same complexion? When they were playing tennis, they were about the same complexion. It is always a hater got to come in here. You mad? What am I mad about two freaking women for, homeboy? Mad about what? Ain't shit wrong with my melanin. Mad about what? Always got to be a troll. You mad? I can't find it. I know they introduced the Rock. I know that much, so I'll run it back here.
10-year-old asks mommy if Uncle Kev is 5'3" and I'm 4.
Abel. Either you trying to troll or you're a transformer. And my tribe know what I mean by transformer. I'm a man. Mad about what? If she's ashamed of her dark skin, if she's ashamed of being black, what is there for me to be mad about? I'm asking a question, goofball. Now you sound mad. You sound mad because you probably still don't have your citizenship. You sound mad because you probably don't know who your father is either. You sound mad because, oh, you stay mad. You stay trolling. You wake up and you stay ugly all day. Your face got a permanent cramp in it. Huh? You walk around with a Charlie horse in the face 24/7 every day. Face looking like you done got a bad hand at the poker table. One side of your face is like you got cerebral palsy, and the other side is like you done had a stroke. I ain't your doggy, dickhead. Now, you mad? Are you mad? Huh? Can I offer you a burrito and some Corona? Are you mad? Better yet, I can offer you some citizenship. You mad? Are you mad? The funny thing is you're here. And I know you may not be able to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, but, you know, color all you got? Yes, that's all I have. That's all I have. You're entertained. Thank you. Maybe you can entertain building that damn wall and getting your ass back across it. Huh? Entertain that. Entertain paying some taxes. Huh? Entertain living one or two people to a household rather than 30 or 40. And everybody pay $1, 1 peso, and a case of Corona. And you know what I'm saying? For some rent money. Try that. Try that. Try actually sitting down on the toilet and taking a dump rather than squatting over the toilet because you know you come from the land of no running water. Abel, are you mad? Color all you got? I don't eat your food. I don't eat your food. You're not even able to get citizenship, so I doubt you're able to cook, Abel. Hmm? I doubt you're able. Color is all you got. I'm entertained. I'm entertained too. How y'all keep getting past them ICE agents. That's very entertaining. It was also very entertaining to see y'all asses run from them ICE agents. But it's very more entertaining to see that them Haitians didn't run. Them Haitians whooped them ICE agents' butts. Y'all couldn't do that. Y'all, hey, caramba. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. I'm having fun. I love cracking jokes. I love laughing. I love the fact that you've made yourself the center of attention. I love that. Man, listen, you even got no roast game, homie. You even got no roast game. I'm wasting my time with you. I could have been kicked you out of here. I thought you was gonna have some good jokes. You made yourself the center of attention. You know what I mean? I thought you were gonna have some good jokes. You can't even do that. You can't even do that. I'm entertained. Entertain a bath. Huh? All you need to entertain. Entertain a damn bath. And y'all need to entertain letting them babies grow up too. Instead of telling them they grown at 15, 16 years old and trying to make baby with us around here make no, no, that is not appropriate. Let them grow. Let them grow. Let them grow. It's not appropriate. Huh? It's not appropriate. You offer her a burrito and she give you a baby. How is that equality? I know you love burritos. I know you love burritos. Y'all love babies and free healthcare in sanctuary cities too. Hmm? Y'all love that too. The hands are black. Here we go. Here we go. You take advantage of everything that we've done in this country and you put in nothing. And you send all your money back home to your shithole country. Why don't you just stay there and build it up since y'all work so hard? Huh? Stay there and build up your own country. Why you running from the cartel? Huh? Coward. Why are you running from the cartel? I love these type of conversations. Abel, are you able to hear me? Are you able to answer me? Are you mad? Are you mad, Abel? Abel, watch what you say. They're censoring you. Watch what you say, Abel. If you speak correct English, it should be okay. Try again, Abel, if you're able to. Hmm? You should definitely be able to get a comment through. You got through the border. I know you're able. Come on, Abel. You can do it. You can do it, Abel. Attacking a whole culture. Are you mad? Stop playing victim. Are you mad? Stop playing victim. Who's mad now? Stop playing victim. Attacking a whole culture. Who's mad now? He's attacking our whole culture. No, I just told the truth. That's all I did. Why do you think you're here? Huh? Off of our 14th Amendment. Huh? It says descendant of slaves. Y'all weren't slaves. Birthright citizenship. So instead of coming in here starting sugar honey iced tea with me, show me some respect, homie. My melanin, my ancestors are the reason that you're here. They're the reason that you're here. Oh, you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. You know it. You know it. You know I'm not lying. Huh? And you're up kind of late for somebody who got to open up a taco stand tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You're up pretty late for somebody who has to be up to open up a taco stand tomorrow. What you do, landscaping? Huh? You cut grass, boy? Is that what you do? Huh? You ain't no darn native to no darn American. You ain't no darn native. Boy, I'm indigenous. You right, I'm not native. I'm indigenous. At least you know something. Oh, we got some education going right here. Look. We got some education going. You don't come from no cradle or no damn civilization. Y'all ain't even got no damn running water. You dig a hole to take a poop. What the hell is you talking about, boy? Y'all running from the cartel over there. What the hell is you talking about? Y'all grape y'all women. Huh? Hell is you talking about? What is you talking about? Y'all love Coquiana and Corona. The hell is you talking about? Shut up. Hell is you talking about? You came in here and drew all that attention to yourself. Boy, I just got done watching a damn Netflix special. I'm in the mood to roast and have fun. I'm in the mood to roast and I'm not mad. I'm enjoying the roast session. Look, you're in your feelings. This is what we do. See, I just told you, this is what America should be like. We should be able to roast, laugh, joke, have fun, throw every, you know what I'm saying? And look who you all in your you need a pacifier. Somebody give this boy a diaper change, you know what I'm saying? Give him a warm blanket, some warm milk, you know what I mean? Don't kick him out. Don't kick him out. You know what I'm saying? Don't kick him out. Why would I need a burrito? Why would I need a burrito? Huh? Why would I think about it? Why would I need a burrito? Is that the best you can do? Is you hungry? You need $1 for some food? You need a peso? Do you need a job? I know some grass need to be cut. You need a job? You can't go on that construction site no more? They don't let you drink on the job no more? You need a Capri Sun? Is that the best you can do? Come, bro, I don't feel right roasting you. You ain't your jokes ain't up to par. Your jokes ain't up to par. Your house stink. Your toilet don't flush. Everybody sleeping on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? You got massive roaches. You don't care as long as you got massive cases of. Listen, do y'all know the money they spend on beer alone? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know the money they spend on beer alone? That fool know he ain't no native. He ain't able to tell that lie and get away with it. That fool know he ain't native. You know what I'm saying? He actually think he's white, to be honest. That is a Mexican guy or someone of a Spanish descent who actually identifies as being white. That's what we're dealing with right there with Abel. He's not able to be who he is. And he's not able to tell the truth about it. He's not able to. You don't come from no damn warriors. Yeah, stop lying. Stop. You come from colonizers too. Them down on behalf of the Spaniards. The hell do you mean? You need to learn your history and the truth about your culture. Huh? Yeah, come, boy, tell the truth. Y'all was in that slave trade too. Tell the truth. That's in your culture, you Spaniard. Learn your history. You don't come from no wars and conquistadors. You come from colonizers and pedos. That's where you come from. You speak Spanish. Spaniards speak Spanish, but you probably call yourself a Mexican. You confuse individual. Abel is low key a 5'3" Mexican guy named I know two Abels. That's are about 5'3". I believe it. I believe it. I only seen one tall Mexican person. You know what I'm saying? He better stop playing me before I step on his little ass. Your people ran to Mexico illegally for their freedom. No, they didn't do it illegally. Why did Mexico give them reparations? Why did Mexico give them reparations when they made it from Oklahoma to Mexico? I know my history. Huh? Why did Mexico give them reparations? Huh? Because they were indigenous to Mexico too, you liar. Yeah. 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 They was indigenous to Mexico too, you fool. We were indigenous to all lands. That's why Mexico gave them reparations when they got there. They walked from Oklahoma all the way to Mexico. Bruh, do your research all the way. You walk right into the truth. Keep on, keep on. Give me some more of what you got. Give me some more. Give me some more. Cause y'all second president said what? He's not concerned with the Negroes fight. Let the Negroes fight their own fight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I know all about y'all history. Y'all racist as hell. Why we want to be like y'all? Y'all want to be like us. You sit around all day and dress like us. You know what I'm saying? You're in the hip hop like us. You're trying to steal that culture. You dress like us. You want to say you want to have a pastor say the N word. You can't stay in the sun too long. You can't stay in the sun too long. I'm not mad. You can't stay in the sun too long. You a colonizer too. I pissed him off and I really told him hey, listen, even though they're Spanish, they fought to be recognized as white people on the US Census. They fought to be recognized. They fought for the right to be white. Why do y'all think Donald Trump only let white-looking Mexicans come over? I mean, excuse me, Joe Biden. Donald Trump got him the hell up out of here. Why y'all think Joe Biden let the white-looking Mexicans come through? Y'all didn't see no dark-skinned Mexicans coming through. Huh? Y'all didn't see no dark-skinned immigrants. Only maybe Haitians and Jamaicans. But when it came to the Mexicans, that's because they identify as white. They practice white supremacy. They can change the vote. And what did they do? They changed the vote. Huh? They changed. If you so proud of Mexico, take your ass back to Mexico. Y'all all over here waving a Mexican flag. Get your ass to back across that border and wave it. Maybe ICE will leave you alone. And it's y'all own kind hiding behind them damn ICE uniforms that's taking y'all ass into custody. Huh? And raping y'all damn women. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talk about that. Talk about that. You ain't native to nothing. You got here through birthright citizenship. That's through the 14th Amendment. That's meant for us, homeboy. Descendants of slaves. You ain't no damn native. Huh? You piggybacked off of our 14th Amendment. Our ancestors bred for that. They bled for that. They died for that. Not yours. Not yours. Not yours. Don't tell that lie. I don't remember Mexicans fighting in no damn Revolutionary War to help blacks get their freedom, no nothing. Where were y'all? We fought in all these damn wars, not y'all. Huh? And don't forget about Crispus Attucks. Huh? Maybe you should Google who Crispus Attucks is and what he did for you. Huh? Google that. Google that. Learn your history, fool. Learn your history. Didn't I just tell you why they ran to Mexico? Answer my question. Why did Mexico grant them reparations when they got there? Because they was indigenous to the land, you dummy. It was you that was dropped off there, you damn confused Spaniard. Huh? Oh, damn, damn, damn. Yeah, you can't fault to the colonizer. Correct. Correct. The Underground Railroad ran in the north and it ran in the south. Look, now we stay asking for a handout. Then why did y'all bring y'all ass over here to America rather than staying in Mexico? Because you were looking for a handout. Free health care, free Medicaid, free housing, free taxes, all of that. Somewhere to drop your 13 babies in 7 months. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like you guys were looking for the handout. All the sanctuary cities. You guys were looking for the handouts. All on the news with the little aluminum foil blankets. Oh, you should be separated from me family. Me la familia. Take your ass back home then. Take your ass back home. They're not treating me like this. No, treating me like a human being. You didn't act like a human being. You came in illegally. I wasn't bought on no ship, homie. I'm indigenous. I'm indigenous. I'm indigenous. Less than 4% of those slave ships touch North America, homie. I'm indigenous. My lineage starts here, ends here, is only here. I have Indian family. I know who I am. Do you know who you are, you Spaniard? You know what I'm saying? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Ain't nothing about me faking. You a fake wannabe. You wanna be white. They only use you when it's voting time, fool. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I am, like you don't know what you are. How you gonna come in here and try to tell me who my lineage is? Huh? And I'm telling you what your lineage is. You call yourself a Mexican, but you speak Spanish. Spaniards speak Spanish. Spaniards was also involved in the slave trade with Portugal and everyone else. Boy, you are the descendants of a colonizer, boy. You a Spaniard, and you calling yourself a Mexican. We were indigenous to Mexico. Where did they find the Olmec heads, dumbass boy? In Mexico? In Mexico? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're talking about, homie. That boy low IQ. That boy low IQ. For real. That boy is low IQ. Golly. Flush your toilet. Go to Mexico and flush your toilet. Uh, Go to Mexico and flush your toilet. I bet you can't find no running water. I bet you can't. Go tell the cartel you tired. You know what I'm saying? Go tell the cartel you tired. Go tell the cartel you tired and you want to come back home because Trump won't leave y'all alone. Let's go. Let's see how that goes. Y'all listen. Y'all so cowardice. Even your doggone female president fled her own country and let the cartel have it. She was like over there in Germany or something. Where was she? Where she went? You ain't play me. You played yourself. Ain't nothing about me emotional. It's you. You're also emotional. You won't even stand on business right there in your own country. Huh? You're so emotional. So emotional. And y'all don't need driver's license over there, I heard. That's why y'all don't know how to drive over here. I got a question. How is y'all driving on our American roads and y'all can't even speak English? All of our road signs are written in English. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all don't never have no auto insurance? You know? Why y'all ain't never had why? 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 Man, who's boy, you is that the best you got? Nickelback. Is that the who that boy that thing since the eight? What wake up, dude. Wake up, dude. You're right. Trump was right. They're not sending us their best. They're sending us criminals and rapists and drug dealers. Abel's definitely not the best. Donald Trump was right. Donald Trump was right. Yeah, it be them. Yes, that's why I said what I said. It be them. I'm giving y'all facts. I'm giving y'all facts. I'm roasting, but I'm giving y'all facts. He, hey, The Elo says, nah, for real. It has all them hit and runs. Some of these folk from Mexico without insurance and license or nothing. Right. Because they don't need no license. They don't need no license. So they come over here, but I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Who's matter? Listen, if you're going to speak English, who sounds more upset? Who's more indignant? Let me teach you something. Who's matter? You got to be a little kid. You got to be a little kid. If you a little kid, listen, this roast is over. Cause unlike the people you want to be, I don't mess with little children that way. Is that the only thing you can say? I knew you were mad. I knew you were mad. I knew you were mad. That's just you. I knew you were mad. I knew you were mad. That's just you. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else? Well, this stream was about a great Kevin Hart Netflix roast, but then Abel became a heckler, not knowing that he was able to get roasted. So now I guess the whole live stream is about Abel. It's about Abel. I'm just wondering why he wasn't able to get back across the border before ICE got behind him. I'm just wondering why he was able to separate from his family, you know what I'm saying, and not go back and stand his ground. I just want to know. Don't tell me what to do. Don't come to America if you can't build up your own country. See, I can tell you what to do as well. Huh? And here's something else. When y'all use the restroom and you have to clean thy butthole in El Baño, flush it. Don't put it in the trash can. That's not the American way. When you wipe your ass, flush it. Don't put it in the trash can. Don't do that. It's not the American way. If you over here, then learn how to flush your shit and get over your shit. You don't put it in the trash can. Now take that to your family and potty train the rest of them. You can't go in the public bathroom behind one of them. You can't. You can't. You go to throw a paper towel in the trash can, wash your hands and stuff. Whole trash can filled up with shitty napkins and because come on, they nasty. They nasty. You wish I was balding. Boy, I got more hair on my head than your mama got, boy. Hmm? Hmm? And your mama got more hair on her body than you do. So imagine how much hair is on my head, boy. Imagine that. Hey, but I'm having fun right now. This is actually fun. I needed this, man. This is fun. I just watched a great roast with Kevin Hart and everybody came together and they cracked their jokes and nobody got in their feelings and stuff. So Abel, I feel like you and I are setting the standard right now. You know what I'm saying? I Abel don't bother me. Abel just jealous. Abel is doing a white supremacist job. Hmm? Abel is doing a white supremacist job. I will vote for Donald Trump. He's just doing what the white supremacist does. It's only a matter of time before ICE home in on that boy IP address. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did, man. They did. They were funny. They were funny. They were funny. You got my rate. Now you trying to take credit for something else somebody did? No. My tribe got my ratings up, not you, fool. Look, now you want to come over here and take my credit. Boy, listen. You better get off my page if I go free El Chapo. You better get off my page before I free El Chapo, boy. Yeah. 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 That's what you better do. That's what you best to do. That's what you best to do. I'm gonna free El Chapo. Keep on.
Then how am I still taller than him?
Number 1, Dwayne Johnson crashes the party. Venus and Serena Williams had a surprise.
Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. This is what got Abel mad, y'all. Cause I started talking about Serena Williams, dark skinned hands, but light skinned. Dark skinned hands, but light
10-year-old
skinned
asked
body.
mommy, if Uncle Kev is 5'3" and I'm 4'10", how am I still taller than him?
Number 1, Dwayne Johnson crashes the party. Venus and Serena.
Bam. I got it. Okay. If y'all notice, Serena hands is going to match Venus skin complexion. But Serena's skin don't match what Serena's skin used to look like. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all. Look at her hands. Why didn't she bleach her hands too? Huh? Why didn't she bleach her hands too? Black people know what I'm talking about. Why she did the thing Michael Jackson did, but she didn't include her hands in the payment. You know what I'm saying? I guess she needed a discount and she was like, I ain't gonna worry about my hands right now. I'll come back later, just do the rest of my body. You know what I mean? I guess that's what she did. Abel, shut up. I'm about to put you out of here. Shut up. You ain't got no jokes. You're not funny. Shut up. Shut up. You wanna be white. And you're talking about, oh, you mad about what? I'm having a conversation, idiot. You better shut up before I call ICE. You know you're around here drinking hot beer now. You hate ice that much, you don't even put it in your damn drink no more. Shut up. Better yet, I'm going to shut you up.
Serena Williams had a surprise for Hart. They introduced The Rock, who entered as if this were his WWE comeback.
I'm actually here tonight because someone needs to chew up Kevin's food and spit it in his mouth. Isn't that right, my little chocolate baby bird?
Hey, The Rock did not disappoint, man. The Rock spared no punches. He was unloading, man. He was unloading.
You laugh because it's true.
Johnson didn't pull any punches, once again proving that Kevin Hart productions are always better with him attached. While Johnson was brutal across the board, he saved the best jokes for Hart, offering to show his wife what it's like to be with a real man.
Hey, Nico. I'm just going to say, how about later on tonight, you and I together, we'll open up a bottle of tequila and, we... Stop squirming, Kevin. Don't look at me like that.
The roast seemingly built to a heartfelt moment as...
I think it was good. I think it was good to see everybody come together and have their indifferences, still laugh it off, crack racist jokes, talk about they did what comedians were supposed to do. I think it was a epic roast. It was a great roast. I think it should be the blueprint of America. We the people, man. We should be able to respond to one another like this. We should be able to talk, laugh. I just think it was great. I think it was great. I think it was great. I'm gonna watch it again, to be honest. So I just want to give my take on it. Abel tried to come in here and steal the show, but he wasn't able to come up with any good jokes to hold my attention. So I had to get Abel up out of here until he's able to read better and able to speak better English. You know what I mean? And able to stay in a child's place. All right. So I thought I was gonna come in here and laugh and have a good time. Laugh and have a great time. Why not laugh and have a great time? But people always got the troll. Always got the troll. We just watched all these comedians come together and roast each other, roast about everything, and laughed it off. Another day in the office. But we can't do that as people. That's something to think about, ladies and gentlemen. That is definitely something to think about. Definitely. Well, that's my take on that. Has anyone else saw this Netflix roast, the Kevin Hart Netflix roast? Has anyone else saw it? Has anyone else saw the roast? For the first time, man, I was laughing at something that had Kevin Hart's name on it. Kevin Hart was funny, you know. I can't lie. Kevin Hart was definitely funny. All right, y'all. That's my take on that. I'm gonna get me some rest. Um, y'all know what it is, man. It's that point where I tell y'all, get your one-on-one, get your one-on-one, get your one-on-one with the real, indigenous, eternal, spiritual, most high. Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. Ashe.